look there, inside a Hard Rock Stadium in South Florida. Today, a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field. Your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They're led by the former Longhorn. At quarterback, it's Quinn Ewers.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
He's got room to run right at the start. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason, and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. It's Otten in motion. Right back to Irving. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He was brought down by Jack Jones. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. Dolphins heading back out. This, of course, the second game this weekend to feature a team wearing the new NFL Rivalries uniforms. The Dolphins theme is dark waters. Good look, dark blue, highlighting the speed this offense hopes to be running at here tonight. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Ewers. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, Ewers. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Cameron Johnson deep for Tampa Bay. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 31-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go. I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they come up now on 3rd and 7. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with a 10. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 3rd down, it's Ewers. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. It's Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A gain of 10 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Mayfield. Out right, catch made. That's Egbuka.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Second down, they need 7. Mayfield to throw. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's good for a first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Mayfield. That is caught to the goal line and in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Touchdown Buccaneers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bucs are on top. It's now 10-7.
Dolphins 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to take over just before the half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. This one complete to Washington. From up and down, just shy of the 40. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Ewers. He's got a man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. Quick throw here is complete. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will level the score at 10 apiece.
And barring something dramatic here happening, that field goal should take us into the break all tied up. So this one obviously could go either way. I'm really excited to see, Mike, which team comes out of the halftime break, make some adjustments on both sides of the ball to try to give themselves the edge.
So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it! And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Ogle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. It'll grind out a couple of yards. Give them a little bit of space out to the 3.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They're going to run. That's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 14th.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3 and out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on 3rd down to convert. And now you got to go back out and defend a fresh.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run with Achane. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
At the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing now. Ewers. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Irving, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Kenneth Grant on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, Baker. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Willie Gay on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll go with the sneak, and it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Hopkins. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down is looming. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chase McLaughlin.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw, Ewers. That one out wide to Achane. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain of a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Throwing is Ewers. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Miami. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
46-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now, 2nd and 4. Here's Ewers again. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Akine. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Now, a big 3rd down. Now, it's Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
And the Dolphins.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain.
And now the timeout is called, so 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to force overtime. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the draw with Aiken. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
At the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A run out of the gun with Aiken. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Dolphins 1st down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Now a 1st throw here in overtime. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The rookie from Texas orchestrating things well. It is a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, and then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
6-yard pickup.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's Achane. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. And he's in. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Mayfield to throw. Going up top. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And third down coming up. Baker to throw. Up beyond the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Looking for Ibuka, he's got it again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to find your voice as a young player, but you can change that pretty quickly if he continues to make plays like we've seen here in this one.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
The 6-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
They could have tried for the win. Instead, they'll go for 1 to extend the game. And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Washington now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Looking underneath for H.A. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Play action now. Ewers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Ewers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To the air once more is Ewers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. On first down is Mayfield. He'll look deep, left sideline. This one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. First down throw for Ewers. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll bring Waller in motion here. A play fake, and now it's Ewers. That one out wide to Achane. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Miami.
First down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
He'll run with right, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Ewers. This one caught by Waller. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Dolphins
14
first
on the
down.
pickup. Good
First
for a
and 10
Dolphins
at the
first down.
36-yard line.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
First and 10 now from the 36. A run, and it's A-Town. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. A give here to Wright. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Yaya Diaby on the stop. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They run again with Wright. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Miami.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. And the final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.